No, but often when you're nice and clean, I think, like we said earlier, we'll be looking towards the middle of the screen lane, 4, 5, and 6. The Moldovan there looks to have the better of the starts as he just pushes out, but it's 500 meters, a couple of minutes of racing, and lots can happen.
Yep, so a very even start. Look at that across the field. Already Minarik dropping back a little bit from Czechia. Chirilla from Romania in lane 2 going well, but in the middle of the field, it is indeed as we expected. Tarnowski, Nascimento, Izakais is there as well, and it looks like Petrov from the Independent Nations has gone out really fast as well. So he has the early ascendancy. Izakias looks like he's shaken off whatever it was yesterday that was holding him back and is sitting in second position. And Catalin Chirilla from Romania, up there on the top of your screen, is sitting probably in about third. So we crossed the halfway mark, and it is still Petrov from the Independent Nations first. Just behind him, Izakias Queros, and then Catalin Chirilla from Romania in lane 3. So a very close contest. It's going to be coming down to who's got the most petrol left in the tank as they come down to the last 120 metres or so. Now Izakias is making his move. The Brazilian gold medalist from the Tokyo Olympics starts to flex his muscles, shows us what he's capable of. Don't worry about his form yesterday. He's back in form today. He's not going to be in the A final of the 1000, but he's determined to take the gold in the B final. Chirilla on the top of the course. Looks like he's hanging on as well, but Izakias now moves into the clear lead. Petrov holding on for second, but Izakias, is he going to get to the line? I think he's going to hold on. Chirilla throwing everything at them, but it is a veteran performance from an outstanding veteran performer. Izakias Queros from Brazil taking the gold.
And he looks to be, but they'll definitely be hard to beat. A few last year's Olympic Games, but that's what makes his first race of the season so exciting. And they're often racing. There's the Germans there in their classic pink boats with the black shirts and the white singlets over the top. It's splash and dash. You can't see much in the men's K4 racing, but looks like maybe the Germans have had the better of the start there. I mean, the Spanish crew too. Boats to this side of them in that black boat also going very well. The Hungarians now coming up through the middle in that light boat. They're in their home, on their home course, and they'll be looking to make a really strong mark.
So the Germans have 3 of the 4 paddlers who took gold at the Olympics last year, but they are at this stage being shaded by the Hungarians, who have gone out really, really fast. So it's Hungary ahead of Germany, ahead of Spain, and the second Hungarian crew sitting in 4th position. But what a race we have at the front of the field here. We have Hungary just ahead of the Germans. We know the Germans will come home fast, and here they come. The Germans, they're now starting to dig deep. It is Hungary, it is Germany. It is Germany, it is Hungary. Maybe the Germans slowly pulling them back in. The crowd, the home crowd, trying to lift their beloved Hungarian quartet. Germany, though, gee, they're an experienced crew. They are really digging deep. And look at this, flying home. The Spanish are absolutely rocketing home. The Germans aren't going to win. Hungary gets the money. Hungary gets the money. You can hear the crowd. What a race. And they're pretty happy in the home crowd. Confirmed for us now. Yeah, look at that. Hungary first. Don't discount the...
And they're often racing there. It looks like the Spanish might have had the better of the start there in that white boat in the middle, but maybe the Aussies as well in the green and yellow, the classic Aussie green and yellow. I wouldn't mind betting the Kiwis in the black boat have also had a great start. They've been known for having very fast starts for a very long time, and they'll be looking to settle into their work. But right now, it looks like the Hungarians, the Aussies, the Spanish, and the Kiwis are neck and neck for 1, 2, 3, and 4 in this A final of the women's K4 500. Like we said, the Spanish group had an absolute fire of a start. They've always been known for that. They're really settling into their work now, and as they inch ahead of the rest of the field, a very strong field, that's for sure. And it's going to be Spain go through the 250 in first, followed by the Hungarians, then the Kiwis, and then the Aussies in 4th. As we come through the final 200 meters of this race, your legs really start to burn now, your arms start to burn now, your abs start to burn now, and you're getting tunnel vision as you push through to that final 100 meters. The Spanish crew there just edging ahead. They've put an absolute fly of a race together as we near the last 100 meters. It looks like maybe the Hungarian crew just in second there in the white boat in lane for the Kiwis there in the classic black boat. They look like they're in that bronze medal position. Now, as we come into the last 70 meters, it still looks like the Spanish crew there in the middle. They've had this wrapped up from start to finish. It's theirs to lose at the moment. And as we see, it's Spain coming through, maybe lane 2 for second, and somewhere in the middle for third. I'll leave that to the judges, but there's no doubt about it.
To sneak home, I think, for second. Yeah, they're
changes the country is something that can't be discounted. And here we go. They're often racing the US crew up on the far side there in that yellow boat. It looks to have the better of the start, but like you said, it's hard to look past these Chinese girls in the red boats in the middle. They are always strong. The Spanish girls, just like their crew before in the K4, they're out fast and they'll be looking to really settle into their work now. They're about half a boat length in front of the rest of the field at the moment as they come into the 250, and maybe the other Spanish crew there in lane 7 also having a brilliant start.
Yes, so probably not the Spanish team that we thought would be leading, but they have gone out the hardest. That is Moreno and Yarchevska in lane number 5. Right next to them now, the Hungarians are starting to get some rhythm going. That is Kiss and Nagy in the boat with the jigsaw puzzles on. So we have, at this stage, we have Spain first, maybe Hungary sitting in second. The Chinese just biding their time, currently sitting in third. The second of the Spanish crews just sitting back there in 4th position. But it is Marino and Yarchevska. They are the leaders at this stage. They went out hard early. Have they got enough to keep pushing, though? The Hungarians slowly edging towards them. That's Nagy and Kiss. You can hear the support teams, the guys on the bikes, yelling support, giving them advice. The Chinese now are also making a bit of a move. So it is Marino and Yarchevska, the Hungarians, though, with every stroke, they are pulling them in. It is Spain, it is Hungary, it is China. I think Hungary maybe now slowly getting their nose in front. Look at them go. It's Agnes Kiss and Bianca Nagy. I think they've got a slight lead. Can the Spanish fight back? The Chinese are absolutely flying. That is Sun and Ma. It's Hungary, it's China, it's Spain, it's China, it's Hungary. I think the Hungarians are going to hold on here. Yes, they are. The Hungarians hold on to edge out China, and a brave race from the Spanish.
They'll obviously go back and have a look at their race and look at all of the data, but